Jesus says, "Draw souls to me with the fragrance of my love." April 30th, 2015. Words from Jesus through Sister Clare, spoken by Jackie. Clare began, "It is a beautiful miracle of grace, Lord, that you would speak to me every night this way. As far as the eye can see, people are streaming into your heart. Jesus' arms are outstretched and they are flowing into his arms and into his heart. Such a miracle of grace. All I can do is weep. They want you so badly. They love you so much. They can't live without you, Lord. Oh, merciful Savior, pour out your love on these souls who are aching to be with you. Break down all the barriers and let them find a place in your heart where they will never depart from. That place that is so perfectly molded to them. It is their place alone. O God, hear my prayer and look with mercy upon these who hunger and thirst for you. Be merciful, O my God." Jesus answered, "And mercy they shall have, and love eternal they shall have. My compassion cannot be exhausted or limited in any way. Clare, I hunger and thirst for them as they hunger and thirst for me. They cannot live without me, and I cannot live to my fullest until each and every one of my chosen ones is finally home in the abode of my heart, never ever to pass from there." Completion in heaven will not happen until they are all here, fulfilling their magnificent purpose in life. From the lowliest and most humble, who I adore, to the most outstanding, it matters not their station in life. All that matters is that they are mine, eternally secure here in my arms. Oh, how I long for them! The pain of longing for them is as it was on the cross. I longed for the completion of all things. Yes, it was good to say it is finished, but now I long to see the finish completed with the souls I died for. You cannot even imagine the acute pain I feel every day as I watch the predestined ones wander in circles in this wasteland of a world, searching for something intangible to them. I must be there when they lay their heads down on their pillows and cry themselves to sleep because they know something really important is missing in their lives. They've tried religion but never found me, and I weep because many of my people in religion do not know how to bring them to me. They have the doctrine but they don't have the love. In fact, without that, they indeed have nothing of what I am about. The substance of my life from beginning to end was one long demonstration of love for mankind. And yet the portrayal of religion now are rules, regulations, have-tos and don'ts. And so my little ones wander empty and lost on the hillsides, so easily picked off by the wolves and lions. Clare, what did I touch you with from the beginning? When the dove formed of lightning descended upon me, it was love that I felt, unconditional, overpowering love, along with conviction of what I had done in my life, my sins. That knowledge rent me down the middle, and in came your love and sewed me right back up again, filled with a vibrant life that nothing in my entire life had ever even approximated in power, depth, and scope. I knew that I knew that I knew that I had encountered God, and He loved me right out of myself. I was transported into a whole new land and life, a place of discovering and learning, and I knew it was the destination of my life. Yes, I knew I had finally come home. This is what I intended church to be, a coming home to the safety of my arms. Yes, there are lessons to be learned, but when a soul is steeped in my love, the things they must give up seem so inconsequential, so empty. Yet so rarely is such a place found. Once the formality of accepting me sets in, the rule books come out, and I get lost in the translation. Truly, there is not one denomination that is better than another. All have lost the meaning of the family of God, the love that expresses everything about my nature. And so that soul ends up living by the rules when I would have them here in my heart, living by love. This is what is missing, has been missing, and will no longer be missing as I bring my people back to me. Love will be the order of the day, the order of every day, every night, every moment of life. So now I must scrap all these conflicting rules and regulations, statutes, books, yots and tittles created by man. I must sweep the floor clean of all confusion, all contention, and start from scratch. Building from a foundation of love, with building blocks of truth, charity as the mortar, humility as the roof. For without humility, nothing can stand, absolutely nothing. So I want my people to understand, if they are focused on rules and formulas, they are doing me an injustice. They are feeding broken rocks to the lonely and unsaved. Judgment, criticism, scorn and contempt because of their lifestyle is the last thing they should have ever a hint of. Instead, take one by the hand and love them. Be understanding. Listen, comfort, lead gently, with calm assurance that your God has what they need. Let them see compassion in you. Please don't ever present legalities and rote scriptures. Rather tenderly draw them into a safe space. Befriend them. Lead them by example. Time is so short, my bride. People are lonely and broken, sin-sick in this world. Handle them with extreme care. Ezekiel, I once had a vision. I was fishing in a boat with Jesus. There were 2 other people in the boat, and fish were floating on their sides in contaminated water. The other people were grabbing them, hooking them, and throwing them into the boat. Jesus put his arm out for them to stop, and he gently leaned over the edge of the boat, tenderly placed his hand in the water under the fish, and carefully and slowly brought them out. He placed them in a well with fresh water to keep the fish safe. Jesus turned to us and began to explain. There are many, many broken and hurting souls, and you can no longer afford to bring them into the church and herd them into a group to train and mainstream them. These souls are so acutely wounded that, like the fish, they are drawing their last breath. These souls are in such critical condition that they must be handled with extreme gentleness and care on an individual basis. Someone needs to take quality time to spend with them and help them recover first. Reach out a gentle, loving hand to the unsaved, and by your conduct, reveal to them my nature. There will come a time when you will be remembered, a critical time, when my fragrance will return to them, and they will be saved. So while you can, the harvest is at hand. Leave my fragrance behind, and at that most critical time, it will be the deciding factor in their lives.